Today I'm bringing you along to Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World to do a fun challenge. We're gonna be doing the all boat ride challenge. I don't know if this is a thing or I'm just making it up. I'm sure it's been done before, but today I'm gonna do it my own way. This is 2021. There are no fast passes and rides have up to an hour wait. So if I'm doing 4 rides, 5 rides, 6 rides, you'll find out, and they're an hour each, that's cutting it pretty close. Hopefully we'll be able to accomplish this, but either way, it'll be a lot of fun trying. So you ready? Let's go. They parked us in Peter Pan. Will Peter Pan count as a boat ride? Only time will tell. Here at the Ticket and Transportation Center, which is where you park to get over to Magic Kingdom, there are 2 options to get to the park, the monorail or the ferry boat. I nearly always choose the monorail because it's faster and I like it. But today, since we're doing a boat adventure, we've got to start with the ferry boat. I just missed a ferry boat. That means it's probably gonna be like a 15-minute wait until the next one. The ferry boat is definitely the slower of the 2 transportation options over to Magic Kingdom, but it's also really pretty and relaxing. Ooh, maybe this will be quicker than I thought. There's another one coming right in. I just learned that the ferry boat ride across is only 6 minutes long, and today, since as you can see, I'm here at a very non-crowded time, they're coming and going very quickly. Today we'll be riding the General Joe Potter. I've got a few fun facts for you once we load up. Or board, I should say. The ride across the Seven Seas Lagoon is about a mile, although it's less than a mile on the boat. I headed right up to the 2nd floor. You can chill either on the 1st floor or the 2nd floor. So as I was saying, the ride across the Seven Seas Lagoon is about a mile, but we actually travel less than a mile on the boat. The boat that we're on right now, the General Joe Potter, is about 190 tons. With no guests on it. Because I'm here on a weekday in the middle of the afternoon, this is awesome. This is normally filled with guests. Look, a Mickey. Can already see Cinderella Castle off in the distance. I also learned today that the fastest the ferry boat travels is just under 9 miles per hour, generally. We've got the Richard F. Irvine going by. Let's do a little wave and a honk. Is that a love bug? Are love bugs back? Docking at Magic Kingdom. Hello Magic Kingdom. Hello Main Street, USA. We're in, and that actually didn't take long at all and was very, very pleasant. Oh look, it's Tinkerbell. If you haven't seen the castle yet, since they've done the new paint job and been adding the 50th anniversary decorations, you are gonna be in for a surprise because the way it looks in the bright mid-afternoon sun is really impressive. For the purposes of this challenge, I am going to count boat rides as those that take place inside a boat, where my personage, gets inside a boat and travels on actual water. That does rule out certain rides that may be in a boat, but they do not travel on water. If I can get those in as a bonus at the end, I will, but they're not part of the challenge. This is actual boats on actual water. Let's go. It's 4 p.m. We've got 1 boat ride down, and the next one we're heading to Liberty Square for. We're gonna start out with the riverboat for 2 reasons. One reason is that the Liberty Belle riverboat only departs every hour-and-a-half hour. So it's something that you've got to kind of time, and we're right about to catch one in a few minutes. And the other reason is that the riverboat stops running prior to the park closing, sometimes an hour or 2, 3 hours. I believe today it stops running at 7, so since it's 4 right now and it only runs every hour or half hour, you do the math. We've got to get this done first. There's another character cavalcade going by while we wait. There's Gaston on his horse. Haunted Mansion looks extra spookily beautiful today too in the sun. Thank you. Woo! I am the first one getting on. That means I get to pick a spot. Oh, the pressure. Definitely 2nd floor. I don't know, there's just something cool about seeing that. From up here, not only do I have a great view of the Haunted Mansion, but I can also see Rapunzel's tower right there.
Welcome aboard the Liberty Bell. I'm your captain, Horace Bixby, and my pilot with me here on the Texas deck is a young cub that goes by the name of Sam Clemens. Knows this river like his own backyard.
I am not going to count Tom Sawyer Island as part of this challenge today because the actual attraction is not a boat attraction. Even though you do take a raft from the mainland to the island, you could count it if you wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to today.
I love this river more than anything else alongside the riverbank. You know, it seems to me that when
you can get some beautiful views of Magic Kingdom from the riverboat, but the cool thing is the views that you can get behind and around Magic Kingdom on the waterway. There's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad going by.
You used to tell me these geysers were actually unfriendly spirits, upset by uninvited trespassers traipsing all over their sacred hunting ground. There's not so much blasting these days, just ghost stories about a runaway mine train loaded down with simple-hearted, terror-filled folks like you.
I've seen Seminole and Miami this far west, and of course Shoshone, Blackfeet, and Crow, but I've never seen Algonquins out here.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other critters along the shoreline.
Could be why the Powhatans are out this far.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. As a Floridian, one thing I know is that just being near the water and looking at it will cool you off somewhat. So on a very, very warm day like today, being on this boat is just so soothing and cooling.
Captain, we're passing Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew, stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. Not from all the commotion, it sounds like their interests lie elsewhere.
And we're back. It's a lovely boat ride. Definitely recommend taking some time out to ride the riverboat here at Magic Kingdom. About to disembark, head back out into the park. I'm gonna do some deciding. You know, I wanted to do this in order, but because of timing, I'm gonna have to bounce around a little bit and be strategic to fit it all in. I love watching it go. The Liberty Bell boat ride is about 20 minutes, so that's a nice chunk of your day, but it's so worth it. Again, I can't praise it enough as a really fun, classic Disney World attraction. Ride it! Up next, we head into Adventureland, where 2 different boat rides are housed. I've made an executive decision. I left Adventureland. I will come back because it is very, very crowded in there right now. Sometimes Adventureland becomes like very, very congested, and if you wait a little bit, like an hour or 2, it calms down. It's just like that time of day. So I'm gonna try something else. It's a cavalcade and Moana's there. I've been seeing more of Moana in the park lately and I am loving it. Aladdin, Mary Poppins, Alice. That's great. And for our next boat ride, it's a Small World, a classic opening day attraction here at Magic Kingdom. It's about a 30-minute wait for It's a Small World, but we're just gonna do it. There's only a certain amount of boat rides. Right now they're all half an hour to an hour to 70-minute wait, so just gotta go for it. The It's a Small World facade was recently refurbished and it looks bright and beautiful. All the paint is fresh and crisp. All the flags look new. The gold is very, very shiny. The line's also partly indoors and partly outdoors, so at least there's shade for most of it. I've been watching the moon all day too. We have 4 rides to do, all of which have huge lines in less than 4 hours. Will we complete the challenge? I believe it can be done. Anytime there are fountains or lakes or waterways anywhere on Disney property or probably at any theme park, people throw coins in. They usually make a wish. So I'm curious, how much money do you think is down there right now? What do we think here? How much treasure? While we ride, I'm gonna share some fun facts about this ride with you. There are several hundred audio animatronic dolls in this ride. The figure ranges from anywhere between 250 to 300, depending on which source you look at. This ride was first conceived of in the 1964 World's Fair. The classic song you hear is a Sherman Brothers song. They wrote many Disney classic songs from rides and films. Each room inside the ride has a moon and a sun, making reference to the lyrics of the song. The iconic art style that you see in this ride was designed by Mary Blair, a world-famous Disney Imagineer. The sun right there. Where's the moon? The sun in this room is very prominent and beautiful. Another prominent, beautiful sun right smack in the middle of the room. I love Mary Blair's art style. That's part of why I love this ride so much. Also, it's just so iconic. An opening day ride that really has a history going back to before the park opened. And just, of course, the song, love it or hate it, it's one of the most played songs in the world. The music's probably the most relaxing in this room, though. A more subtle version of the song. Look, they're in a boat just like me. Hey guys, you doing the boat challenge too? A lot of people say once they hear this song, they can't get it out of their head. But there's so much music in the park, it'll be out of your head in just a moment. It looks like the screens are working again. They weren't last time I rode, and they'll say your name if you're wearing your magic band, which I forgot today. But that is really cool that it's back. Thank you. Done. 3 boats so far. Now the park's open for 3 more hours. We have 3 more boats to do, so we gotta go. Look, small ball pins. I came back over to Adventureland and the lines are still very, very, very long. And even though we're on a time crunch, I decided I was gonna make this even more of a challenge by adding in a snack. They have fried pork and vegetable pot stickers here, so I put in a mobile order and they're preparing my order. Let's see how long this takes, and if this messes up the challenge, then I blame snacks. Thank you. It was a challenge to find somewhere to sit to eat these because they're from a takeaway window. So you've got to just basically find like a bench or seating somewhere to the side. But there's this little like nook, this little alcove that is sometimes open. And I lucked out in here and I got the pot stickers. They look very, very cooked. I definitely prefer soft pot stickers to fried, but let's see. It's really yummy. The inside is soft and tender. It's not overcooked. The outside is definitely like hard and fried, but it's not as fried as I thought it was gonna be. But it's actually really yummy and savory. And if you're wondering where this nook is and where I was, it's right here. There's Jungle Cruise, there's Magic Carpets of Aladdin, there's the treehouse. Some of them are blocked off right now for social distancing, but some are open. All right, all done. All right, I've stalled long enough. It's time to just pick a line and get in a line. Everything's got a long line, so we'll just go with what's right in front of me, Jungle Cruise. It actually looks like the line's gotten quite a bit shorter than it was, so I don't think it's actually gonna be 45 minutes, but we'll see. Just to give you an idea, it's 6:45 p.m. right now. Look at how beautiful it is out. And it feels just as good as it looks. There we go, boarding the Amazon Annie.
Welcome on board. Hi, you are going to stay on this side? Oh, ceiling fans, that is. I've never met those people before. Hello and welcome to the world famous Jungle Cruise. Your soul show guide, your dancing instructor, your lion tamer, your snake charmer. And we have come upon some of our famous butterflies. These butterflies can have a wingspan anywhere from 12 inches all the way to a whopping 1 foot.
The Jungle Cruise isn't just any boat, it's a jungle boat.
Yeah, so they must have scared them off. I don't know what could have scared them off, though. There's really nothing all that scary out here in the jungle. Broken just about everything I own. Well, I guess the upside here is I couldn't get that Jeep over there to start this morning, but it does look like they got it to turn over. Used a monkey wrench or something. I don't have that in my toolbox right now. Then over there's my friend Dean. Everyone say hi, Ina. Yeah, gets them every time. Everyone say bye, Ina. Bye, Ina. That one. I took a crash course. My parents are really proud. Yeah, of my brother. He's an engineer. It's okay. They did think 6 boats last week, but only 5 of them are mine, so it should be totally fine. They don't have to charge the boat right now. I don't have any cash on me. Looks like we're going into headhunter territory, which is a dangerous place to be headed. My scuba friends know how much I love my plant life, right? So they tell me to watch out for an ambush, but all they said is it's going to be over here on the right. So if anyone sees an ambush, please point it out to me. Eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water! If we have any other choice but to go right on through, so y'all better be keeping your eyes open because I'm not going to. Oh, you know what, that's okay. I'm paid for the number of people I bring out, not the number I bring back. Now we are coming upon the most dangerous part of our journey, which is, as y'all know, the return to civilization. As we approach the docks, please remain seated with your hands around families inside the boat. Parents, keep watching your children because I haven't been. I'll leave you with some advice that I heard on my 18th birthday. Your free ride is over. Get out.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Not just a boat ride, a jungle boat ride, and a great skipper. You know what I miss? Line snacks. I miss being able to grab a snack and eat it in line. That'll be nice when that returns. All right. We're doing good now, I think. I think we're doing good. Let's see. It's 7:05. The line went much faster than expected. So I'm feeling good about the amount of time we have left. And I'm feeling good about that breeze. It feels amazing. It's time for pirates. I bet you can tell that I'm saving a certain ride for last. I'm trying to save the rides with the longer lines for the end of the day, because I have noticed that lines go down the closer to park closing. And even if they don't, it at least allows us the time that as long as we're in line, you know, in a reasonable amount of time, we can still ride the ride. So, trying to be strategic here. Pirates of the Caribbean, or Pirates of the Caribbean, however you say it, is my second favorite ride probably here in Magic Kingdom, with Haunted Mansion being my first. I've said this before many times, but I love dark rides and I love boat rides. And Pirates is a combo of the two. And the line does look to have gone down significantly. It says 30 minutes, but it's way shorter than it was earlier. Time to enter Castillo de Moro. And the maze, the mirror maze. These queues with the plexiglass are like, they feel like a fun house. So far, so good. We've barely stopped. The line's just moving and moving. This is great. There's something about this ride. As soon as I enter the indoor portion of the queue and I can smell the ride water and hear the music, it just gives me every good feeling imaginable. Just everything. Nostalgia, but also current good feelings, everything. And here comes our boat. I'm gonna be in the back row just like last time. Oh, actually that wasn't our boat. Here comes our boat.
Ahoy there, crew. For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children, and no flash pictures.
Looks very wet in here. Oh dear. Very, very wet. What in the world? There's only one little spot of dry. Oh my gosh. Why am I always getting soaked lately on rides? Oh my gosh. You really get splashed in this part with the explosions. Oh, oh my gosh.
You miserable cur.
No! Ugh.
Anchor now, you swabbies. What may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg layer.
Not lest they be laying golden eggs.
Hooray there, you bilge rat.
Quit your clucking. The gentleman wants the round up boy.
Yeah! Watch the ride!
to tell the world we've set sail with Blackbeard. One more ride in an hour and 15 minutes of the park being open. The moon's so bright and beautiful tonight. It's been out all day just waiting for its time to shine. I tend not to mention restroom breaks in my videos that often just because I don't really feel it's relevant, but of course I take them. But I do want to tell you that the restroom right next door to Pirates, it's kind of tucked aside. It's a good one. It's kind of tucked aside over here, and I think maybe a lot of people don't know it's here. So, you know, it's nice and quiet next to this wooded area. It's even got flowers. Now I'm ready to get in that big old line for Splash Mountain. Now let me explain something about Splash Mountain. I don't think it's technically a boat ride. It's a log flume. You're in a log, but it's still a boat. It's still on water. It's still gonna count for the purposes of today's challenge. Splash Mountain is a very popular ride here at Magic Kingdom with a consistently long wait, over an hour. It's been about 70-minute wait all day long. It's one of Magic Kingdom's 3 mountains, those being Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Space Mountain, and Splash Mountain. It's 7:55 p.m., so nearly 8 p.m. The park closes at 9. There's a 60-minute wait. We're getting in line right now, so I think we're just in under the wire.
You know what's so funny, Daddy?
This line is massive, but it has been a really long time since I've ridden this ride for this exact reason. As I'm waiting in this line, it's slowly turning to nighttime, and it's actually really pretty back here. And when the Walt Disney World Railroad starts running again, that's the Frontierland train station, so we'll be able to see and hear it going by once again, and also see this area from the train. The drop is actually over 50 feet, and I'd say I probably have about half hour more-ish to go. That's where I just was for the past half hour. Row 5. Oh my gosh, that means I'm gonna be in the front. I look soaked. They look soaked. Trying to see like how soaked do the people before me look. Hard to say. And here we go, we're on. Oh. Oh, the splashes come from every direction. But that's the big drop. Nice. Oh no, splashed. Oh, it's been a long time since I've ridden this at night though. It's got like a really cool vibe. You do get splashed constantly though. You can see the castle from up here. Oh boy. Oh man. You guys staying dry so far?
There goes Blue Rabbit.
Where is this secret landing place Ray Rabbit's talking about?
Oh my goodness, there's so much water everywhere. There's so much water.
We'll show you a landing place. Time to be turning around. If only you could. Everybody's got a landing place. Maybe this one is yours. He sure ain't laughing no more.
Oh, that's the stuff. That's the splash. Yep. Oh, the lens is a wet. And so am I. Oh, but the splashing's not over yet, so don't get too comfortable. Because sometimes you get a little extra splash at the end. Oh, look, Orion's belt. Orion up there. Whoa. Good times. Woo! We did it! Challenge complete! We did it! Now it's time for bonus round. I saved Peter Pan's flight because you're in a boat, but you're not on water. So it doesn't really count, but that's why it's a bonus round. There's a lot of water theming. You are literally in a boat. There's water everywhere. And I honestly was not sure if we'd make it to Peter Pan, so I didn't even mention it, because like I said, it's a bonus round. It's not really a boat ride. It's not on water, but it is in a boat. Look, a boat. I guess all I needed was a little bit of pixie dust into my flying boat. Thank you.
And off we go!
The night. A flying boat. Appropriate for Magic Kingdom. I think I've earned a reward, and I think it's gonna be a chocolate and sprinkle covered Mickey shaped Rice Krispie treat. Woo! That's a reward for finishing the challenge, and if you finish the challenge, you can buy yourself one too, because I'm not buying it for you. Heyo! The riding every single boat ride at Magic Kingdom challenge was completed! Success! Woo! I'm so happy that it worked and that I got everything in and the bonus round of Peter Pan. I love boat rides a lot, so this pretty much for me was like a riding rides that you love all day long challenge. I usually say that there are exciting things coming up because I always have things coming up, but in the next month or two, yeah, be looking out for some extra exciting things. It may be like a little bit, but just stay tuned. But as always, I'm always gonna be bringing you fun things going on here in Orlando, anywhere I travel, and just fun creative ideas that I can come up with. Everything from fun silly ideas like this to super detailed and researched tours, to just random off-the-cuff days having fun, to travels and cool restaurants, good places inside and outside theme parks, just a large variety of fun. Things that basically I love to do and I love to share with you, and I want to say that I'm so grateful to all of you for enjoying these things with me. So that's it for today. Once again, I thank you so much for joining me. I am sending you all so much love. I will see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay dry and stay enthused. Bye!